Hello! Good afternoon! Happy, almost Father's Day. For those of you that celebrate, as I will be celebrating later this weekend. But today's great. Today, we get to, do some Dinkum during the day. Helps if I can find my controller. There it be. We got it. We're ready to get going. And we're going to work on the zoo today. And I don't think we need to be wearing our helmet right now. So, let's go take a look and find everything we need to find. Get the mic all set up here. Looks like we'll check our whoop, got a gator in there. I can't be goofy anymore. I gotta actually be careful because I have the danger switch on. There we go. Which is, look at all that meat. Look at all that meat. Love it. All right, we'll actually grab 5 more meat. Perfect. Okay. So we'll check all the traps and then we're gonna go ahead and, ooh, 1 key already. That's a nice way to start the day. 2 keys. Let's be honest, I really only want the keys. 2's not bad. 10 would be better. I think now that we have the helmet too, we're gonna move these traps to not here. And we'll make more of them actually. But this is a good start. Let's see, anything I need to put away? Yes, all this. Great. Okay, so we're gonna work on the zoo today. That's gonna be including moving some stuff. Let me get this mic where I need it to be. There we go, that feels a little better. All right, and so, I've been busy. I have planted all like 600-ish of my trees. So that way we can grow some more wood because we were running low and we can't be having that, you know. What did we get today? We got a flower bed. I also moved my gatch machine over here to our little fun corner. I figured it made sense over here, you know. I'll put that in there and we'll go ahead and fill our gacha because that way I'll actually use it every day and check it every day. Because I don't often make it over to the bank. I'm still hoping for a quality of life change where we can not have that be the way we do that. All right, but we're gonna work on the zoo today, but first I just need to go check something because I've been noticing I get none of my little woolly guys haven't been being woolly. Now I have not been taking care of them, to be fair. Oh, I need to kill this guy. He should not be in here anymore. Ow. There we go, that's fine. Mostly because I need spark soup. Alright, so we're gonna clean all this up. Because I haven't been in here to clean in a minute. I didn't know the chicken swam. That's adorable. And why are you why are you both dirty? And why do you have no food? Uh-oh. Oh, have I not been feeding? Uh-oh. Well, alright. Hey, buddy, you don't have stuff in your inventory, do you? Let's talk. How do we know what's in your inventory? Because this is what I've never checked. Is it let's hang out? Okay, well, cool. That was rude. Let's go get food. That's probably why they've not been growing fur. Because I need to make a bunch of cloth because I want to make the balloon at some point, which I've not yet done. But if the issue is they need food, well, then that explains that. So let me go get some corn, of which I have a small and reasonable amount. I think we only need 2 at a time, to be honest. That should be good. And we'll do some more tonight. We'll keep getting the corn going. Perfect. Got some soup. Guess while we're over here, we can throw other things in here that need to be put away. And then we're going to go look at our zoo sitch after we eat some fruit salad. So for the zoo, we got a bunch of things we need to do. We need to kind of figure out what our next step is. I think the gator area, the initial build out is ready, right? So the way I'm kind of approaching this, I want to build each of the different kind of pens first and kind of get them in place. And then we can look at decorating. We can look at kind of putting more stuff down all around. But we have our 2 sides. So we have our volcano gators. These are going to be our regular gators. They're going to go in here. That's what we're going to fill with regular gators that we trap. And then over here is where we're going to put the mushroom gators. And we can kind of enjoy them. And I might plant some mushrooms in here at some point or make some of those mushroom lamps. I think I've unlocked a recipe for that. And at this point, we've done our nice observation bridge, so you can go up and look. We've glassed it all in all the way around, including with some of the concrete down, so that way it kind of gives the border. And again, this is what I'm talking about. Eventually, I will fill in more of this. We'll probably square off. Oops, something happened. We'll square off this whole area and concrete it, put benches in, and maybe a little water feature and stuff like that. Animal statues to kind of expand the zoo. But what we need to do is figure out where our next kind of animal zone is going to be. And at this point, we got a couple of options. And so the first up is, let's see, we know the animals we want, right? So we want penguins, slimes, frillies, both gators, and possibly a shark. And to do the shark with some sort of sanity, I'm thinking what we'll do is we will grab, we'll try to spawn one over here. And we might have to terraform to pull it inland more, or we'll build the zoo out this way. And so then we'll have a shark out here somewhere, if we can get someone to spawn and then dirt print capture it. And if we can do that, great. Oh, there was a pearl right there. I haven't been hunting pearls in a long minute, but we'll mark that. Just cause why not? So yeah, so that's the idea for the shark, and then we'll pull it inland if we can get one, and then go from there. But, no opals, right? Just a bunch of ores. Well, you know, let's eat a sparkling soup. And that's where this jackhammer comes into play. Beautiful. Gotta love it. Okay, so, so what we gotta figure out now, though, is what the next pen's gonna be, and kind of how we're gonna lay out all of our pens going forward. And actually, while I'm pondering, I'm gonna go grab this ore. Since I have the spark soup in, I might as well make good use of it. And so these are areas I don't want to lose. I don't want to lose my little ore pits over here. So we will not be... The zoo is going to be bounded by probably both of those ore pits, to be honest. There we go. Okay. So we don't want to lose those. Those are nice little piles of resources every few days, you know? Alright. This pit here, I don't care if it goes away. It's such a small little patch. It's not the end of the world to me if this goes. In fact, we might as well just get rid of it now, I think. Because we know it's going, so let's just take care of that. And I have, I think, all my other tools. Yes. We'll get the compactor out. And we'll put this up in here, so just get the toolbar a little cleaner. And we'll grab the dirt printer as well, just in case we need that. But I think we'll do the compactor right now. We'll just kind of plow along. Oh, hello. We're just gonna flatten this out just to make it a little bit cleaner over here as we kind of ponder our next step. Because I still kind of want some straight lines. You know, I don't mind having like a little bit wavy pathway. That's always fun. But I also want to have some straight lines. Lovely. All right, we can go ahead and can we jackhammer this? Nice. All right, so now we have a nice open area here. Knowing that we want to do the penguins and the slimes, I kind of want them to be kind of next to each other or across from each other. We have fire over there, so I'm thinking penguins and slimes will come over to this area. And maybe we'll do the penguins here, so we'll leave enough walkway that feels intentional. Yeah, I think the penguins can go here. So let's go ahead and carve into where is, I'm gonna need my shovel also. Where is a shovel? Right there. So I can just start digging down. So the penguins we know on the interior we want 5x5. And maybe we'll make it a little bit more this time around. Maybe we'll make it 6. So we'll go ahead and do that. So let's drop that real quick. Compact that down, and we'll pick up, I don't know, here. Beautiful. So we'll do 6x6. 3, 4, 5, 6. So that'll be our interior line there. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Beautiful. So we got to get rid of all this dirt real quick, and that's good. Now we can carve away. My gosh, getting these tools in the Spark Soup is such a game changer for terraforming, especially for building the zoo. It makes life so much easier. So much easier, which is amazing. Alright, let's get that all done. Kablam, kablam. And kablam. Excellent. We do need to move this tree out of the way. We have a tree picker, so that way we don't have to cut anything down just yet. Until we decide where we want like these fully grown trees. It's nice to be able to just kind of pick them up and park them elsewhere as needed. Alright, I'll put that there, and we'll dirt print right there. And that gives us our pen. So, what I think we'll do is we'll compact around, make it a little more clear that this is a pen line. We will move some trees out of the way here. Checking in low 12 minutes late. Hey, Tango Kilo, how's it going? It's already been 12 minutes. I feel like it just started. Good morning, afternoon, evening, depending on your neck of the woods. I had a chance today. My kiddos are at a birthday party, which I did not have to go to. So I was like, I'm going to stream today. I never get to stream during the day. But hello and welcome. I'm working on the zoo. I think the gator pen is mostly done. I've fenced it in. I am going to have to do a lot of landscaping on the outside of the pen, but the pen's mostly done. I'm still not 100% sold on my like sunken temple down there, but I like the idea of it still, so I'll figure something out. Maybe I'll bury a gator statue down there. But now I'm working on what's going to be the penguin enclosure right here. That's what we're getting set up right now. Just like pinchers, I'm jealous. All creative fun. Yeah, no, getting those pinchers was huge. It makes it so much easier just to move trees out of the way and not to chop them down. And in fact, I have a whole farm of like 400 trees growing right now. Mostly because I was gonna chop them all down, but I may move some. We'll see. But it does make things so much easier just to kind of get out of the way. It was a good run on the hot when I got all that. And the backpack. That was another huge win. Alright, so that's wall, so we want to clear. How much longer do I have my soup? Yeah, I'll go to the, I've never been to the Island Reef yet. I haven't bothered putting my I have not put my airport down yet. I should. I just haven't done it. That maybe, you know, maybe the next evening stream I do. Maybe that'll be something I do. That could be fun. Alright, where's my compactor? That's what I need. Just clearing out the land here. Oh, I didn't mean to break that one. I love how the compactor works, but also you gotta actually take your time doing it. Oh yeah, no, I think you're right. I think everything can show up at the island. I think that is 100% true. It's just, you know, expensive to get there, right? It's a pretty hefty ticket to get there, and the costs and keys. But again, I've never been, and I haven't actually watched anyone at the island. I need to find a good video of, like, here's how the island works, so I don't waste my time and money. These gotta go. And let's get these trees out of the way for now. We'll park that there. Over there seems good. Can a tree picker pick up stumps or just trees? Just trees. Okay. Alright, so this works nicely as our pen outline, I think. And we're gonna go down even deeper. I'm not good at battling in the mines. I'm peaceful, but sometimes aren't affected. Oh yeah, I hear you. I hear you. I like the battle. I like all of my like farming games to have battle. I've been playing a lot of the new Rune Factory Guardians of Azuna. And I will say the combat's very easy, but I enjoy the combat. I'm debating checking out The Girl Who Stole Time. It looks interesting. Alright, I think we want to go down one deeper. I still have 2 minutes left, so we're doing fine on that. Now let's go ahead and compact this out. And then this, I think, is gonna be my penguins. I need some. Oh, I need to eat some fruit. How's your Saturday going? You having a good one? Things are going well here. It's hot. It's supposed to hit 110 tomorrow. It's 105 today. So that's and that's Fahrenheit if you're watching from anywhere else. So that doesn't follow the imperial measurements. It's rainy, which is good for us for all the fires. Oof, yeah. Anywhere there's fires, rain is always a godsend. That is for sure. Alright, let's just clear off a little more walkway for now. Alberta? Oh. So then you have the math units, you have metric. Alberta is a beautiful area. I'm trying to remember where I was in Alberta. It's been almost 20 years. And I don't remember, because we did a whole bunch of Canada when we drove to Alaska from Baltimore. It was a long drive, but we went across Canada mostly. We went up through Niagara, stayed in Canada, and basically crossed Canada. I know we did something in Alberta, but I can't remember what. The most time I ever spent in Canada was in, I spent a week and a half or 2 weeks in old Quebec City in Quebec, and that was beautiful. All right, so that's a good start for our pen. We're obviously gonna have to terraform it. I don't know if we need to go down one more. I want to go actually look at our original penguin pit. I also think we're gonna need to build a car because it'd be a lot easier to kind of drive everything back and forth than running, and this would be a good reason to get a little car thing. Also, let's go get some food in. I've been wondering why my animals weren't producing. It's because I haven't been feeding them for Lord knows how long. Oh. I need soup out of you. Oh, now you're angry? Well, give me your soupy bits. Excellent. Alright, let's go see if that animal feed is ready. And we'll get some more corn going. Oop, wrong box. Corn. Am I blind? I can't see. There it is. There we go. And we don't need... Actually, we kind of need all the tools. Oh, we're not using the jackhammer right now, so we can put that up. Alright, so we'll let that corn process, and then we're going to go check on our previous penguin pit. Oh yeah, you can see my endless rows of trees over here that are growing, waiting for never-ending chainsawing. Alright, so we'll come over here to see our original penguins. And we'll kind of see how deep they go. Oh, shoo. And we'll get an idea here. So let's see. So at the deepest, so this is flat, so we go 1 down, 2 down. Oh yeah, so that's about it. Okay. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And it was a 6x6, so we're basically building the exact same thing. Part of me wants to grab a screenshot of that so I can remember, and so I'm going to. I actually really like how this one came out looking. Let's just grab a quick screenshot. Kablam. And I'll open up Paint over here. And we're gonna have that just chilling in the corner so I can see what's up. And we can try to build the exact same thing, 'cause I kind of just want to move it over there. Lovely. Okay. Back to the game. Oh, I did, Queen's Mama. I did get the jackhammer. Also, hello. I forget. I don't know. Maybe it was you. Someone was telling me I need the jackhammer, and I was like, you know what? I think that is correct. So I have 2 kind of building goals now. I want. I need the money, but I want the vacuum, and I want to make a car. I think the little ute. But I need a lot of money for that. So I think the vacuum first. So I'll actually bother getting all my fruits to sell. Okay. Now I just... What? There we go. Okay. Sorry about that. Alright. So now we have here, and we're going to make this our area. So we're going to go ahead and do some dirt printing. And even though I just dug out this whole area, we're going to print now to make... Yeah, I think you're right. I think that is correct. I'm going to try to rebuild kind of that exact same setup. And if I do, it's going to look like this. I got to get up here, that's right. Yep, so there's this. Alright, that's looking good. And then this is going to be 4 wide. Perfect. Oh, I forgot to eat my soup. There we go. Last thing I want to do is lose this printer. I'll never financially recover. Alright, we got all this. And I could actually change up a little bit and put a little waterfall in, which maybe we will do. Maybe, he says. Now, they have a... I'm also realizing I'm going to have to get water over here, so hopefully... Oh, water's not far at all. That'll be fine. That's easy enough to flood. That's easy enough to flood. Okay. Oh, but that said, I want water to cover this space. Let's do the flooding now. Can I not flood if it's touching water? Wait, oh no, it has to be down, that's right. There you go, okay. I need things to not get in the way here. Alright. Let's fill this in real quick. Alright, come on, fine, we'll do it this way. Why won't that... What am I doing wrong? Oh, there we go. There we go, that's what we want to flood. Yes, perfect, that's exactly the height we need it to be. Okay. I know what I'm talking about. And now I'll just fill this in. Luckily, water was right there. Beautiful. Beautiful. Okay. So if we go back to this, if I'm looking at my cheat sheet, which you all can't see, I fully recognize, but I can. So don't worry. I'm keeping eyes. I'm figuring it out. It looks like this would be... Where's my gators? Yeah, I want this to be the front here. So that'll be perfect. So we'll print some more dirt. We are going to print all the way around here. And this is me just figuring out where everything needs to go. Okay, so I think that's that. Then we had that piece there. I feel like I need to maybe actually dig down another layer deeper, potentially, which is not what I was hoping to do. But I think I need... Oh, no, that's what it was. Okay, there we go. This was... we'll put that there for now. There we go. So we're just following a little bit of a plan here. Beautiful. That now matches that. Then we have dirt printing here. The other reason I need to do this, I need to make sure I have enough of my... Okay, 1 second. There, I think it's that. Yeah, that seems to match. Something doesn't seem right, but we'll take it. But that looks close enough. I need to make sure I do this though, so I have enough of my ice to recover everything. I'm really just gonna transplant and move all of that over, and so that'll be good. All right, and so does that feel close enough? That doesn't feel too tight. I can also move this fence in if I need to, and we obviously can just get these trees out of the way with no problem. Yeah, this one looks like it belongs in there. Perfect. Okay. Yeah, I think that'll work. Nice. Now it's only 7 p.m. Dinkum time, so let's go ahead and go grab all of the decorations over there, and we'll go from there. I want those pinchers. Wow, they're so nice. So nice. Honestly, I need like every farming decorating game to have pinchers because they are so good. All right, let's go and... Oh, did I actually pick up all that food? Yeah, let's make sure animals get some food, because I kind of feel bad. At least it explains why they... Oh no, fill silo. Fill. There we go. I love that you can see how much grain is here on the side. It's a nice little quality of life feature. Alright, well, let's fly over here real quick. And we still have the electric soup, so let's take care of this gator. Alright, you, furball. I was trying to help you, and then you crashed into me. We kind of need meat and bones and things, so... Perfect. Alright. So I can't take the fences down, because if I do, then my little penguins will get away. I can't jackhammer this up, right? Do I have to actually use a pick or a shovel? Let's see. Oh, no, I can. Beautiful. I don't want to hurt them, though. I don't know if you can, but I don't want to find out the hard way. I've already set one of them on fire, and that was not ideal. Oh man, yeah, the jackhammer is great just for picking up paths. That's huge. Alright, and that's... where's my helmet? It was kind of funny, but I still felt awful. And I don't know if I'm going to put more of the seaweed back in. It kind of makes no sense for seaweed growing on top of ice. So we may not do the seaweed when we move this over. Alright. So we got that much at least. Until we trap them and move them, that'll have to do. And I don't know if I'm going to put my seat back in there. But it worked in the time. Look at all of this, what I consider meat for keys. Come on, friends. Look at all that meat. 7 meat right there. Where's one more? Hey, buddy. Oh, wait, is he running away? Where's he going? Come on. How does the sphere work? I don't know how it makes little volcanoes. Why is it not making volcanoes? There it goes. How is it making underwater? No one knows. Excellent. That's another day's worth of crab pots. Which I also need to move at some point. Because, you know, the fun never ends. Alright, we got our ice path. Probably should go make some fruit salad tomorrow when we get up. Alright, let's go here and see if we did our math right. Still doesn't look exactly right, but it looks very close. So I think it's mostly right. I think. Perfect. Alright. So that gets us that. We'll obviously have to rebuild the fence. And then we'll bring the pangoos over and get them all set up. But let us go and probably sleep for the night real quick. Because there's not... Oh, it's a little dark. But yeah, if you haven't seen it, I know there's some people lurking there. Hello, welcome. Feel free to say hi in the chat. I do enjoy chatting with y'all. This is our gator area, our kind of overlook, so you can see we'll have, this is where we'll put the, what are we calling them? The mushroom gators? Hey, Tressa! And over here is where we're gonna put the regular gators. Why is there a volcano? I don't know. It seemed fun. Even though we're gonna have a big old lava volcano-y ocean of mess for the slimes as well, so, you know. Might be overdoing it a little bit on the fire, but it's fun. Oh, and that made me actually I can make something new that I do want for the penguins. I need to see, finally catch my, yeah, Tressa, I never get to stream during the day. It's so exciting. Normally I am a evening streamer just because of family and stuff, but they're all at a birthday party. And I didn't have to go. I can make, finally, blue floor lights. Aquamarine shards. What in the what? I feel like somewhere I have a perfect aquamarine. One of my treasure boxes. But this can't be sharded. No, that's just expensive rubies and gems. Alright, well, we're going to have to find aquamarines and shard them. I want some blue lights, because I think that would look nice under the penguins, under the water. I think that would look pretty cool. Alright, because I accidentally used this when I wasn't having soup in my belly, we'll go ahead and put that away. I killed a few more of these, so we'll get the soups going. And then... let's see, do I have enough... do I have stuff lying around that I can make a bunch of fruit salad? Because if I do, I should. I can make a good amount of garden salad. I need more cabbage. That's the other thing, I've not done any farming at all. Which makes me wonder, have I been missing out on winter fruits? Or vegetables? Because I probably need to or should have done them. And have not been. Let me go look at my garden. The other problem is this bridge. I love it. I don't know what it connects to anymore. Like, what is the point of the bridge? So I don't know what's gonna go over there, but something has to go over there at some point. I also, now that I have the compactor, I want to get rid of all this dirt and actually make the waterway kind of connect on both sides. So I have no idea what's going over there yet. Oh, I have more trees over here I need to cut down. Kale's winter and carrots. I probably started planting some and just never got them. Let me see here. We got pumpkins, it looks like. They've just been hanging out. Okay, I did print carrots, it looks like. Okay, so I did print it, which is great. Or print it. I did plant it. And I'm sure I could use something else to pick all this up, like my scythe or something, but... Lord knows we have enough corn. Okay, so I'll have a decent-ish supply. I still don't have Sheila. She still kind of hates me. But now I have more vegetables. I can maybe make what she wants. Although, God, the other day she wanted a mighty sandwich, and I was like, we're not that friends yet. I had one, but I'm saving it. They're not cheap. I need to get a bunch more mighty seeds so I can grow more for future seasons. See, this is why I need the vacuum cleaner. My poor A button on my controller is gonna wear out. Alright, let's get all this going. To be honest, I kind of forgot the farm existed. It's been so focused on the zoo. Speaking of the zoo, to give you the full idea of what we're looking for, we're trying to do that. So, penguins, slimes, frillies, both gators, and possibly a shark. We'll have to figure out how we're gonna get the shark to spawn in and bring it over and fish it over where I want it, but possibly a shark. That's the goal for the zoo. Alright, I think that was everything. So we got 150 carrots, 50 kale, stupid amount of corn, that's pretty good. While we're over here, might as well. I'm just gonna do all of our late night farming. Hey you, haven't seen you in a minute. I don't know why I laid the honey out in a really ridiculous and difficult way to pick up the honey. And as someone who's allergic to bees, this is a nightmare. Help! Help! Alright, let's knock all these coconut trees down. Mostly because I gotta start doing stuff with this stuff to sell it. I also have to redo my house. Well, not really. I want to... As I start getting closer to buying the auto sorter, I want to put my cooking area and my building area near together so I can use an auto sorter. So I gotta find another zone on the map that's gonna be my kind of like crafting zone. I don't think I'm gonna really take much out of the house layout. Maybe more decorations and less functional tools, but that's another future project. Alright, let's finish getting all of our fruits and veggies up. Because that's always a useful thing to do late at night. Again, I really wish we had the... My pockets are full? Well, I can fix that. Always keep a weapon on you. There we go. Full pockets no longer a concern. Alright, get all these. They're not kumquats. What are they? Kwandongs. Get all them. I've never had a kwandong. I don't even know what it's supposed to be or what it is. Or what it tastes like. I know nothing about them. I appreciate that at least in the game they're blue. I like a good old blue fruit. Blueberries being one of the best. Alright. But yeah. So, we're getting all this going. Oh god, we still have more crops. Ugh. Alright, what do we have space-wise? I'm not gonna worry about the other stuff. Well, no, I'm not. I'm just gonna let that can all just chill there for now. We'll come back to that later. Oh, well, what the heck. Well, we'll pick them up since we're here. It's silly not to. I'm gonna leave the cactus fruit. Lord knows the last time I've used that. Unless I have something I don't care about, in which case we'll drop it. Alright, there we go. Lovely. See, it'd be so much faster if I had a vacuum cleaner, right? I think that's how it's supposed to work. Is there anything I don't care about? Oh, actually. Let's go over here. Excuse me. Over to our little poop farm area. There we go, that's better. Now I have, I think, one space. Yeah, so I can go pick up the cactus fruit. Carrots are essential for the prime roast meal. Yeah, that's... And I have so much prime meat. I think I have over 100 of it, unless I know I sold a pack of 50 to make some money earlier, if I cooked it. I don't remember how much I kept from the alphas. I wonder if I want to try doing an alpha with the danger switch on. That could be interesting. But yeah, it's gonna be like this beautiful bridge. I love it. So what's gonna be here? I have no idea. Maybe the restaurant and the hairdresser. Maybe we'll do a little. I don't know. That's the problem. I don't know what's gonna go there. All right, let's go throw all this stuff away. We're gonna make a bunch of fruit salad. That was the reason I did that. I was like, why did I even go over there? I know I needed more fruit salad. Anything in here? Oh, there is. What do we got now? Cabin bedside table. Lovely. We'll grab that in a second. But first we will make fruit salad. Yeah, neither has moved in for me either, Queen Mama. We're not good enough friends yet. I think I'm pretty close with the hairdresser. But the restaurateur, she hates my guts because I never make her what she wants. Ding, 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 ding. Ding, 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 ding. Oh no, I just see a bunch of drop frames. There's no one else home, so the internet better be holding up. Let me know if it gets a little funky or weird. I'm gonna hit refresh so I can see if it was just a spike earlier. We'll see there, okay. Restaurant took you the longest to get to a kilo? Yeah, it's taken me a minute for sure. We'll see what happens. Beautiful, there we go. Love to see it. Alright, let's go throw all of these other fruits and veggies away. A few minutes ago, it seems fine now. Yeah, I just noticed it now, so I don't often look over to that monitor. I have 3 monitors going, and so it just depends on where things are sitting. Alright, we'll throw our carrots in here, I suppose. Why is it? Oh, because I keep all my meat for gators. We'll put that over. Actually, I think that goes in my pack. Yeah, nice. Alright, and my keys are in there. Excellent. We have animal bits, flowers, vice versa. You know what I meant. Seeds. All the goodies. Okay, this is green stuff. This all goes inside. This is a tool. This stays here. We didn't shove anything in the swag pack that I don't actually normally put in there, right? No, good. Okay. Nice. It's all coming together. Whoa. That was wild. I just got like teleported. Alright, that's where the meat goes. And... interesting. I must have another gator meat somewhere by accident. And we'll throw a bunch of... we'll shove a bunch of stuff in here. That doesn't take storage. Oh, I gotta make sure I don't forget it. Let me go grab that bedside table. Alright. Kablam. At some point I gotta actually decorate the house in a meaningful way. Changed the floor, made it a little darker. But the, I will admit, it's a wild wallpaper combo. I'm not gonna put that back in just yet. There we go. Okay. Now we can sleep, and we'll see what tomorrow brings. I think tomorrow we'll move the penguins. Or I'll look and see what it's gonna cost me to buy a ute. But I think it's something stupid in terms of money, which I don't have. Actually, you know what we'll do? I think we're gonna go into the mines, and we're gonna get our gators. I think I want to start actually having some animals in my animal zoo. There are dinosaurs in this dinosaur park. Alright, because I think that would be... oh, nice! I forgot I can move those trees now. Sally's here. Let's see if we can get her to move in today, too. Because I think she's one task away from moving in. Alright, let's check this real quick. Not a good key day. But, you know, 2 is better than nothing. You went to jet ski then helicopter? Nice. Yeah, I have my jet ski. I want to make the air balloon just because I think that sounds lovely. And maybe that's what that area will be on the bridge. Maybe that's where I'll put a runway. Maybe we'll put the airport over there. And that's why you have that nice bridge to kind of get over to the airport. That may fill that area nicely. Okay. We're going to throw all this in here real quick. We're going to grab that real quick. To oh, looks like I forgot to empty one. No, don't pick the... That's alright, we'll fill it in a second. Where is it? Yeah, I think that's what we'll put over there. And actually, we can do that now. I can get the airport, I just won't be able to pay it off for a minute. I have no idea how big it is or what it looks like though, so I'll probably put it down and then move it. Next patch will be sometime in the evening. Yeah, I saw there's gonna be a night market in the Steam achievements. think that'd be very cool. You know, I'm lucky because I only started playing this a few months ago. So for me, things are still new. Like, I've never seen the airport. I've never been to the island. I've never seen the shops of the missing people I haven't gotten yet. So a lot of it's still new to me. But yeah, no, I'm excited for that. All right, I said I was gonna go. Where are we going? We're going over here to check and see what she wants, and then we're gonna go into the mines, I think, and gather some gators. I want 3, is what my gut is telling me. Hey, Sally. No, I don't want that. I want chat. What do you need today, friend? Desert scorpion? We can do that. Let's grab our and our bug book. And we'll head out to the desert, which is right back here behind our animal park. Our animals are hopefully looking much nicer now that they have food. He's not open yet. I still need one more of the giant gerbil things. Alright, let's go out to the desert and see if we can get ourselves a scorpion. Alright, blue-winged moth, blue-winged moth. Not a lot of bugs right now, to be honest. You're going the hot, hot, hot? Well, good luck, Tressa. I wish you the very best of luck. And do not envy you in the least. Although, I gotta admit, I like the hot, hot, hot. Especially using the, are we gonna call it a cheat? Are we gonna say the fish cheat? An exploit? I don't know what we're gonna call it, but it's the fish thing. Doing the fish thing. Look at those little fiddler beetles. Lots of flies, lots of moths. Lots of frillies, which I should honestly be killing all of. You know, I'm sitting here. Is there a certain time they come out? Alright, where's my scorps? All day, all season, right season, desert. I might even have one at home, worst case. You're no good anymore, Tango Kilo. Oh, come on now. Don't sell yourself short. That said, it's not everyone's cup of tea. I get that. I don't play Souls-like games because I don't know. But I like a good little battle, little fight. Honestly, the things I've been doing lately, I've been doing a lot of card battling. A card battler game called Menace from the Deep. I've been back into that pretty hard. I played it for like 3 hours last night while watching some Critical Role. Maybe I should just eat something just to have some stamina regen. But yeah, that I've been playing, and it's getting an expansion, so I started from scratch, and I'm re-unlocking everything before the expansion comes out. You know, let's move our book next to there. There we go. This request is eating into my mining time. Although, you know, we don't really need that much time to grab gators. You stab around my backstab till it dies. That's fair. However you capture a wild animal that wants to eat your face is appropriate in my book. I just don't know if it's a little cheaty. You know, actually, I see scorpions a lot by my house. I don't know if it's just a little cheaty to use the fish to not let the monsters get you at all. It's exploitive. You know, it's an exploit at the least. I think that's a very fair. Maybe they're not spawning because I planted a whole forest here. There's more desert over here, though. I'm also looking for any of our, not opals. Because I do frequently get opals out here. Up there's one. Yoink! Alright, we got him. Huzzah. Let us now grab some traps and then head over to drop off the scorpion. I think maybe we'll get her to move in now, by the way. So that'll be good. I think we'll get her in. Let's see. What do I need? Traps. And there's 3 right here. And we'll probably need some... Well, we'll suit up for the mines in a minute. Let's just drop this off and see what we need to do to get her to move in. Because I'm hoping at 2 hearts that does it. But I don't know if that's a true statement or not. Gosh, I love the hang gliding. Oh, that reminds me. I'll make sure I bring down all my bat wings in case we find the bat statue so we can get the bat glider. Yeah, I bought you a scorpion. I gotta admit, it would freak me out if someone I just met was like, hey, can you bring me this monstrous animal? But, you know, we have him in our house, so it happens. Alright, so now we've done that. Do you want to live here? I mean, yes, you're the best. Alright, do I need to spend more money here? Maybe. Let's get a hairdresser. We'll get it done. Because sometimes there's also, right, the minimum amount you need to spend there. We'll get a new hairstyle. Oh, yes, we definitely need a new hairstyle. No, no. Ooh, golly. Wow. This is wild. There's a lot of hairstyles. And that's more close to real life, unfortunately. That's why I always wear my hat. I don't even know what I have right now, so we'll take that one. Alright, let's see now if... you should see how you kind of make her brave. Let's see, Sally, because you got enough hearts filled. Yeah, I know you have to spend money, and I was hoping I had enough hearts filled already. Great. Well, 2 hearts isn't enough. Apparently she needs more. Oh well. Let's go see if Franklin has any recipes I like, since we're over here. Palmwood market stall? Sure. That's true. I guess I could also just make like little markets. Maybe we'll have like a souvenir stand for our zoo. Alright, let's get out of here. Alright, to the mines, shall we? We just need to grab some stuff before we head down. 1 being a mining pass. 2 being maybe a little more... What's the word I'm looking for? Not accurate weapon, a little more... A little less damaging of a weapon? We'll bring what we'll bring. Okay, so we need a mining pass. We need hat and that. We're going for gators because we don't have the frilly thing yet, so we're just going down to the first level, so we don't need to bring any gems. I think that's all we actually need to bring. I probably don't need to carry a bunch of poop with me. Or gator teeth, although we'll get gator teeth. Oh, see, you all were gonna let me forget. I also need to grab my bat wings. There we go. Don't know why that didn't grab. Wiki says 2 1/4. Alright, well next time she'll be my buddy. Thanks for letting me know. That's the best part about having chat. Oh, we had another spike again. I don't know what's going on with the internets, but we'll keep an eye on it. Let's put stuff away. Now we do have the dangerous wish on, so I still have to actually be careful down there. So that is important to remember, as I can't just be totally willy-nilly running around in the mines. I'm not really planning on using many keys. I just want to get gators and get out. But I will grab at least 1 health food. I think we have some brew made up. Is this the good one, or is this the one that needs to go in the keg? That needs to go in the keg. Which means I should have that somewhere. There's one, yeah. There we go, nice. Yeah, just a little top off. We'll put our weapon over here. We don't need this down here. We do want our traps. And we'll also need a pick. But we can use our jackhammer now that we have that. We just gotta make sure we keep an eye on it so we don't use it up. So I'm not gonna waste a spark soup. All right, let's head down to the mines, which of course are in the loading dock area of our... Oh no. 1 second. They've been working on the main cable into the neighborhood, and I'm worried that's what's causing all the lag spikes. I just lost 20% of frames per second there, but it's back, I think. Okay. You all holler in the chat if it gets real bad. But we'll head down now. It's looking a little slideshowy. Oh man, I'll be bummed. Well, we'll get our gators and we might have to call the stream there until my internet decides to play nice again. But we're gonna find 3 gators. And maybe get that iron, because it never hurts to have iron. Alright, we're ignoring the bats, and we are looking for gators. No, no, don't kill that gator, I want it. No, don't kill them. Okay, bat, listen here. What the heck was... What did that gator... Oh, he poisoned it down. I was like, what just killed that? Alright. Now, how injured is said gator? I don't want to kill him, so we'll try trapping him first and see how he acts. I think he's pretty strong still. Yeah, so we're gonna go ahead and whack him once. And let's see if that's enough to... There we go, cool. Alright, that's one. Let's get these bats out of here because they're being annoying. Alright, we're gonna bring him over to our mine. Help if I knew where that was, actually. There we go. And we need 3. Nope, there's another one. Well, we'll drop that one. Alright, well, we got 2. Come here, bat. I don't want you to screw anything up for me. We'll mark this real quick. So we know where we left the one. We'll throw this in our mine shaft, and we're doing great. Alright, we'll throw that in there. Come over here, get the other one. Cool. Well, that's a quick mine run. Oh no. YouTube is yelling at me. I think we have trouble, folks. Viewers are experiencing buffering. But I have an excellent connection. You know what? We're gonna keep going until you all tell me we can't. Alright. I know YouTube is saying that you all are getting tons of buffering. No lag here? Great. I'll ignore it then. I trust you. Forget what the robots say. Alright. While we're looking though, I'm gonna keep looking for more gators, and there was something else I wanted to find down here, but oh, the bat statue. Actually, let's go hunt that real quick, because that's always an annoying thing to find. You either find tons of them, or you never see them. That's gonna be a treasure hut. I don't want a treasure hut. I want a bat statue. Just gotta remind myself that I have to keep an eye on the energy level on this. Oh, also it helps if I eat more fruit salad. You know what? I can make more soup. Let's just eat this so I don't have to worry about breaking my pick. Besides, I'm gonna be making a lot more concrete, so I need the stone. Oh, hey, buddy. Whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. I would love to fight you. Alright, let's... Okay, bats. Perfect. Alright, we'll go throw him back. I'm sorry, did I just accidentally jump over a devil dog at the same time? I think I did, unless that was a gator making that noise. Alright, cool. So we got all of our gators. And we'll throw him in. And then now all we're doing down here is we're looking for the bat shrine. Which would be really cool to find, to be honest. I have only ever seen the one hang glider. At least wildly, you know. There we go. Great. Y'all hang out in there. Let's go north for Bat Shrine. I've not found any others in the game, and I didn't realize how lucky I was to find, because I found this one on my first run into the mines. And I've had it the whole time. Alright, let's see. Honestly, just to get the stone is not a bad use of time, because I'm needed for my concrete, which is probably my favorite block. Alright, we're ignoring you because we only brought 3 traps. That's not useful. And we're looking on the map for just a small circle. That's what the bat statue will spawn on. Normally gray, I think. It might be tan, I can't remember. But just a small one. And I have keys and could be going into these places. I actually should look to see if there are any that are the gems, because I do need more access to the frilly place. But you know, I will while we're here and I have the soup. Pick all that up. Seems foolish to leave all this iron behind. Seems like everything needs iron lately. Come on. Do. Beautiful. Alright. We'll let the energy come back. There we go. There's a little buddy. That we can, frankly, we can just ignore. But I want to keep going north. Oh, can't ignore him that long. Forgot. I want to look at my map. Leave me alone. Alright. They do drop a lot of meat, though, so that's actually really useful for our crab traps. So we're still going north, so we're still going this way. The bats I can kind of ignore for right now. And then we're going to go through here. Beautiful. Yeah, I like going along the waterways because it's a nice big open gliding path and it reveals more of the map. Go down a little bit to continue going north. So many gators. I don't think we can find opals down here, right? It's just the minerals? So I also need more opals, but I think that's more of like a... They're found in chests, sitch. Alright, here's another one of the goodie huts. That one, you know, maybe we'll go into one, right? It seems silly not to while we're here. And we have 2 keys just sitting right here begging to be used. And maybe we'll find another weapon so I can not break my spear when I'm down here. Let's see what we get. Nope. Nothing useful. Paint remover. Nothing super useful. Alright, yes, bat, I see you. And our goal, I don't know why I picked north. I just, you know, I figured pick a direction and run it. And then when that direction runs out, go somewhere else. The fact that, wait, but we've been here, so that means I just did a little loop-de-loop. So we're gonna go this north now. Unlock more this way. Alright. And, oh, there's a gem. How far away am I? Yeah, that's gonna be a no for me, dog. Can I gem that now, or no, I have to actually use a pick to do it? Interesting. Okay. Or I can just stab it with my spear. I'm fine with the one ruby shard because there was no way I was gonna run that back. Honestly, depending on how much money I have, there's a non-zero chance we don't let time take us. Okay, I'm not wrong, right? The bat statue does appear on this level. Because this is my third run pretty explicitly looking for just the bats, and I've not been able to find them. Interesting to see that the three of the garden salad, or three of the fruit salad is not enough to keep up with my stamina needs. There we go. Alright, we'll keep going north here. I do like the mines. I wouldn't mind some more variety in them. I don't know, give us a hard mode ability, like let us put a different type of gem or something to make him tougher. It's at this level where I'm at? Okay, good. Thanks, DeBoss. Also, hello, if I haven't said hi to you yet. Alright, so what we're gonna look for is the bat statue. That's our number one goal. That's goody hut, goody hut. Stop hitting me. Coming down here is normally not a big deal, but because I do have dangers on, I gotta be careful from other critters, not the bats. This guy though. We do gotta watch ourselves, and I also probably need to spend a few more keys to hope for a weapon. There we go. But I can take all that meat. You only dropped 5. Interesting. I feel like every other one of them has dropped 6. Interesting. So we might pop another goody hut if we see one. We have a bunch of keys in our bag. But I'm trying to save them because at some point I'm going to actually put down the airport. And I think I need like 100. That's what I've heard. A full-on 100, he says. Now see that? That's not the bat statue, right? That's just... No, that's just an opening. Alright, it's almost time to re-up our foods. I do like me the jackhammer. So, for people who have the advanced versions of these, other than the fact that they're incredibly expensive, less stamina use, they're faster, what's the benefit? Am I saying the ha is not hard enough? Keys, DeBoss. I need 100 keys to make it into the, for the island, is what I've heard. It's good to have 100 keys. I don't know, I've never been to the island. Ha is... Well, using the exploit, ha is not hard at all. And now I know the answer is just don't use the exploit. I don't know, give me more, I don't know. Maybe like alpha versions of the monsters down here that drop something interesting. So maybe down here, oh, I haven't seen a fossil in a minute. I don't have a fossil in my current collection. But that is a heck of a way down. Oh, man. Should I bring the fossil back or should I just abandon it? I should bring it back, right? We should bring it back. I wasn't gonna do it for the gem, but for a fossil, I mean, come on. Also, I don't think I knew that these walls could drop fossils. That's kind of fun. So I do want to have like a display item for each of the unique items. I have a meteorite in my house. I think I have an amber. Obviously I have an egg. I have a green gem. They don't dive in. No breakage. Better foods can stand a bit more. Oh, so they'll never break. That makes it worth it. Alpha Hammer and the Rockfish thing just fine. Without the Alpha Hammer, I felt impossible. APH Gaming. That's totally fair. Yeah, I have the Alpha Hammer. I enjoy it. I want to try the Ice Hammer, I think someone said is good down there. So that's one I want to check out too. But no, I'm not buying those expensive tools just yet. The next big pricey item is probably going to be the vacuum cleaner. Or if I ever actually start taking care of my pets. That's water, okay. It may be the, what do you call it? The hot air balloon. Red tools run out of charge but don't break. That's huge! Having lost my bug zapper, or my bat zapper, because I didn't know that they disappeared. Having stuff that doesn't go away, that seems worth it. To me. And again, we're just checking the map as I'm running down here, see if we see anything. And we'll go a little bit more this way as we do our little fossil dance. Alright. All hail the bat zapper, right? It's so good. That was my favorite little combo. Little bat zapper, little flaming sword, or flaming bat. Yeah, we'll go that way actually. Let's keep going this way. We'll dig our way through. We'll drop that there, stay. And dig, dig, dig. Oh, wait, and that might be a bat circle right there. Let's see if we get lucky. I bet you it's barrels. It's barrels. Every time it's barrels. I've never got a battle shovel yet. I need to. Every flippin' time. Just a reminder, let me know if things go weird at the stream. OBS is trying to tell me that y'all are seeing nothing. But in theory, more barrels. Jerks. Every time I see a little circle, I get excited. Oh, so many friends! So many friends! Oh, more friends! It's getting a little perilous now. Alright, we lost the friends. Nope, we did not. We just have one friend. Ice Hammer is great because it reached below the lava with the effect Alpha Hammer sets what's in ground level. That's good to know. Oh no, don't hit the fossil! I don't want to break my fossil. Look at all that meat. See, 6 again. So I don't know why that last one did not give me 6. Yeah, I think we'll go this way. Ugh. And then we'll drop it here. We'll kind of dig our way through. And luckily, digging through is not a bad use. I mean, this seems to have plenty of energy, even though I'm not using the suit. Oh, but speaking of energy, I need some fruit salad. First moment of hesitation, not any buffering. Interesting. Oh, I didn't need 4 fruit salads. Yeah, YouTube's been yelling at me for a minute now. OBS is like, what are you doing, dude? And I'm like, I'm just trying to play games. And my internet, which, you know, I paid extra to be stable, is not. So we're gonna figure that out and we'll call Cox later. Alright. Because it's been happening now for about a week. And that ain't fun. I should not be going this way. But I don't want to deal with this friend. Thank you. We want to go this way. If I can make it through. There we go. Nope. Stop chasing me. What's glowing down there? Someone got 8 down there. Yes, yes, yes. The world is on fire. I'm coming. Ain't that the truth? But I'm coming. I'm coming. All right. Well, we're gonna make it back to the fossil at least. Sadly, no sign, hide nor hair of a bat statue. It'll happen one day. It'll happen one day. All right. Let's get these guys up. We'll park this. Hello. Where am? Oh yeah. We'll park this in my house because I think I'm going to keep this at the house for now. And then we will bring the gators over and release them. What you doing, friend? Because I see you on my wooden boat holding an axe. And sometimes I don't trust her. That's where a fossil goes. It's like my kids clean their room. Alright, let's go get some gators, and we're actually gonna have our first animals in their proper pens. Proper pens, that's a fun one. Proper pens. Oh, there's a song. What was it? Gosh, I sang it in high school. I was a little choir boy, and it was about proper cup of coffee. That's what it was. Alright, so these gators are going over here. Could you not? I just want to pick up my trap. Can your zone of sadness go away? Ow, ow. Gosh. Alright, that's one. 2 more to go. 2 more to go, and then we will have ourselves... That one's just gonna float in the air, apparently. My watch is like, you need to move. Stand up. I'm like, nah, I'm good. I'm building a zoo. Pick it up. Let's go. Lovely, lovely. I am very excited. They look great. The sunken temple actually kind of works because they glow. Starting to get a vision of a new Jurassic Park, right? That's what I was going for. My real dream is to capture an alpha. I don't know if they won't despawn. If we fence in an alpha, will they stay forever? Because an alpha gator would look awesome. Alright, we got one over there, one over here. Much faster that time. Alright, let's go to our observation bridge and take a look at them. But I'm very pleased with that. That is awesome. Now, the only thing I didn't think about is will they... I don't know if you can trap... Well, you can't trap an alpha. Will they get angry through the fence? Oh, they will. Which in theory means... Can they bite me through the fence? Yes, so... You know, this is good. People got to sign a waiver to come to our zoo, that's all. Let's get out of the corner there, let's... Fence all the way at the same level. Gotcha. Well, that I could do, right? I could just put a dirt layer around the whole fence and not have any of the water up against the fence. That's easy enough to do. And maybe we'll do that, or we'll make it double wide. Yeah, we'll figure that out, but... I'm very pleased. That looks so cool. And so on the other side is where we want our other gators, right? So we want to capture some regular gators for our volcano side. I don't know, are the gators out this late? I think they are. Let's see if we can go find a few. Oh, we hit late. Dang it. I have it right now? Perfect. Okay. Well, since we hit late, I think instead I'll just Oh, wow. I need to make some coffee, right? Because coffee is what brings back your nighttime stamina. We'll have to grow that in the spring, which we're getting closer. You know, we're halfway through winter now. But that's probably what we'll call that night. So let's go. Oop. Wait to get not tired. There we go. So we're gonna hustle again. Fly past. Man, I did all of this without the electric tools. Had I known, they would have been my first priority. Forget the jet ski. Electric tools would have been the #1 way to go. Alright. Hello, friend. Goodbye, friend. Sleep. Call it a day. Alright. Staying out late will tire you out. That is true. Alright. Well, now that we have that, we're gonna go grab some regular gators. Ooh, it's foggy. I got some keys. That's nice. Put stuff in here. Let's see here. Anything? No, it's got keys. It's okay. Well, cool. Let's go get some regular gators. Oh, let's get a better weapon that's not almost gone. That might be a better use of our time here. We'll swap that in and try to keep 2 of anything useful, and then when I do repairs, I repair the whole set. It's a very aggressive weapon. I gotta admit, you know, this game, everything's cartoony and lovely and peaceful, and then you have this death spear of volcanoes. And you know, I'm not opposed to a volcano death spear. It just, it's a pretty aggressive weapon. It's like when you go to farmers markets and there's always the guy who's like selling quote-unquote swords, but it's just like a bunch of razor blades that are set up in different ways and just look scary. I used to collect those when I was younger. And then we had kids and I was like, I can't have these in the house. Someone's gonna lose a finger, possibly me. Alright, here's one gator. Let's see if that's enough. Yeah, that's enough. You know, you just gotta give him a little tickle, right? A little gator tickle. And the reason I can't put him in with the other ones, right, is I think they fight each other if they're different species, so... I may have that wrong, but that's why we have 2 separate gator zones. Alright, gator done. That was horrible, I'm sorry. Alright, we're gonna keep running here and see what we can get from this little river here. Hopefully we can get 2 more, and then our gator pen is done. Yeah, they would die. That's good to know. Alright. And I don't want these frillies. I want the frillies that, I want the leaf frillies. Although, you know, we could do a double enclosure, kind of like we did the gators, maybe on a smaller scale. Like 2 5x5s with a wall between. Although I'm worried the electric frillies would just... I don't know how I missed this lake. I don't think I ever knew that lake was there. Alright, there's not gonna be any gators at the beach. Which, honestly, we haven't really been up here in a long time. This would have been a good place to kind of build out town, too, with the tower and the dock. Oh, well. I'm not moving the town. Oh, hey, buddy. Come on. Yes, there you go. That wasn't a hard enough hit. That didn't even hit you at all. That's what we needed. Well, you might cook yourself. No, you're not on fire anymore. Alright, let's go run this buddy in. Where am I going anyway? We're going to our I love that you can see the volcano on the map. You have a glow frilly over reserve an island there, all fenced in. Nice! No, I'm not worried about the glow frillies. I'm actually more worried about the aura from the other frilly, the lightning frillies. I'm worried that they would kill the glow frillies if I have them next to each other with just a wall in between. Where the? Oh, he's over. He's in the lava. So that's the only thing that doesn't exactly make sense is, you know, these gators can swim in lava, but whatevs. Alright, we want one more because we're trying to do everything in groups of 3 because isn't that like a design principle? You shouldn't do things in pairs. You should group things in 3 to make it more interesting. And I don't know, does that go for animals too? Our zoo had 3 lions until one passed. And 3 adult giraffes. Although we have 5 elephants, so maybe just odd numbers. Regardless, I want one more gator. And I must bend nature to my will. I could use the peaceful wish. Where's the fun in that, APH Gaming? I'm getting ready to go test myself and pick up an alpha quest with the dangerous wish on. Just to see if I can. There's a shark. Don't need you yet, but we'll be getting you later. Yes, we will. We're gonna make a shark enclosure. That's gonna take a minute. What am I doing? I'm just walking around like with no direction at all, just searching for gators. Let's follow this water. I suppose I could get out the jet ski. That could work. Alright. You never leave the danger wish. Yeah, it's too good, especially so I can get my electric soup. My good soup. Alright, we got a frilly, we got a neighbor. Can we fence the neighbors in? Will they ever leave? Surely at night they despawn and go back to their houses, right? Alright, well, we'll get another gator later. A later gator. Okay, so what I want to do now is move over the penguins. But to... Oh, look at all this free meat. Excellent. Near my never-ending tree farm. But to do that, I need to actually set up the fencing from my house. And I think I have more fences in the house ready to go. So we'll go grab that. Now, because my house has become just pure shove, ugh, I gotta clean this at some point. Or apparently sit on a table? Oh, alright. Oh, actually, I can put stuff away. There we go. Where is all my glass? I have plenty of it. I just don't remember where it be. There it is. See, I told you I had plenty. 103. We're doing fine. And we got smooth cement, which is kind of what the look has ended up being over here, is I have the edging and the smooth cement. We'll see if that stays, if I go back to the paneled cement, which I think I actually like better. So that's what I've been doing my canal with, even that's not done. I've been working on making the canal with the panel. You can see it right here. There is a place for the smooth, though. I do like it. And that's what we're doing right now. Alright, look at this. This is so good. They're all hanging out in a corner. Doing their gatory thing. Alright, so now we can take this lovely area and turn it into a proper enclosure. Pick that one up in a second. Because again, I don't know what the landscaping is going to be, what path I'm going to use in between all of these. I'm going to keep it natural. I'm going to do like a walkway. I'm just not sure yet. Oop. There we go. We can pick this up real quick. Beautiful. And again, once I find a aquamarine that I can turn to shards, we'll make some blue lights to put under the water in here, because I think that'll look nice. Beautiful. All right, we are now ready to move our penguins. Wait, what? What? Jellyfish? Will jellyfish hurt the penguins? I know why they spawned, but they've never spawned over... Oh, no, the jellyfish won't spawn now, because now there's a fence up, so now they won't spawn. Alright, we're good. We're good. I don't need to be worried for anything. I just like to tease the gators. Remind them who's boss. Alright. I do also want to go find out how much it costs to get a ute, or whatever the vehicle's called. So let's see here, because I know we can stack cages on that and drive around. Didn't we just have this yesterday? Yeah, you've already taught me that. Yes, yes, yes. Alright, you. What is it going to cost me to get a car? Oh. That's nothing. That's nothing at all. Alright, let's go get all our stuff. We'll go get money from the bank. What do we got on? It's 4,000, so we'll need... We'll grab 400,000 real quick. Hot air balloon's way better. Yeah, I don't have any of the fabric yet because I've been kind of ignoring my animals. But we can do this. While we're over here, and it's a Wednesday, let's see what we do. I already have the bunk beds. I love that plant. And we like that plant too. And a retro flower wall? Why not? At some point we start caring about decorating, right? Alright, so let's go get all the stuff we need. Including making 10 iron bars, which... Actually, I think we have more than enough already made. This shouldn't be bad at all. And tin sheets... I don't really... we might not have tin sheets, but we definitely have tin. And I did see that the rent is ready, so we'll get that too at some point. Another miner's helmet. Hooray! Alright, let's see what we got here. 10 sheets, we need 4 of. Try that again, we need 4 of. Excellent, we're gonna need 10 iron bars. Delightful. Everything else is... yeah, everything else is inside. In our greens box, which is not green. But it's like the one inventory I've had since like the very beginning. Alright, so we need 10 gears. I think we can manage that. We need a couple springs, which makes sense for the shocks. What else we need? Contraption, that's an engine. And then 4 wheels. 4 or 5, because you know you should have a spare. There we go. Nice. Let's go get this brewing up. Which means now I need like asphalt so I can make a parking lot. And we need a better bridge that's not like a pedestrian bridge that I can drive my truck over. I'm still gonna drive it over the bridge, don't get it twisted. Just saying. Alright, my friend. I thought this was way more expensive than it is. I will not waste your time. Make me a truck. And so if we accept the conversion rate that every dink is a penny, that's not, you know, that's not too bad for a new truck. And I think that's what I had read, is, you know, we can take it, you know, treat each dink like it's a penny. Which is kind of my toddler's way of dealing with money, right? The more coins she can have, the richer she is. And so she would rather have 100 pennies than $1, so... I also like to come and buy a mining pass. It also makes you feel better, because when you think of it that way, a mining pass is only 250 bucks. Right, and a new shovel, a little hand shovel is $9. Like, that feels decent as a conversion rate. It's not exactly right, because, you know, getting a nice axe or getting a pick for $12, But a barbecue for 340 is about right, you know? Alright, so we'll have a truck tomorrow, so that's when we'll decide to move our... We'll use the truck to move the penguins. Let's come over here and see if he's selling any more of those, whatever they're, guinea pig. Nope, I swear, he's always just selling the pleep puggles. Speaking of pleeps, oh yes, good, we can get some more fabric. Let's do a little tidying up. Oh, they're probably out of food. Yeah, I really gotta grind out more food for them. Alright, we got our chickens, we got our pleeps, let's get our shears. Not put a fence down. I didn't know... Did not know where Armani went there. Armani just, like, left the world for a minute. Alright, there should be one more walking around here somewhere. There we go. Oh, apparently that was an achievement. We'll pick up all the poop. Lovely. Lovely. There we go. And I guess while we're over here, we'll grab the rent. At least of that one place, you know, we don't really need to grab it all, it's fine. Alright, we can get the wool a-spinning. And what do I need to do to make more grinders? Yeah, these stalls are coming together. There's kind of some fun... Oh, and a marble pillar. 25 marble. I need to get way more marble. Let's see here. Oh, the grinders I was looking for. 1 second. Yeah, 10 kilo. I think we're dying here. I'm losing 80% of frames. We'll give it a minute though. We'll give it a minute though. Oh dear. While we're waiting for that to catch up, and we'll see what that looks like, we're going to try to find those grinders. It was just a blip? Okay, that's good. Yeah, I appreciate OBS warning me, but my god. That's a big old thing that says, error, YouTube not receiving enough video. I also wonder if it's because I have it on, fast, what's the word? So that way, when you're chatting, I actually see it, and it doesn't take 10-15 seconds. But, yeah, I'll play around with the settings later. Okay, I'm looking for something. I forget what... Oh, I'm looking for the grinder to make flour and seed. I just don't remember what it looks like. Jeez, there, right there, grain mill. What do I need? Gears and wheels. Alright, let's go grab some gears and wheels. So I think I want like 6 of them. If I'm gonna make animal feed, I should make a bunch at a time. Yeah, not a grinder. What I was looking for is the flour mill. I just call it a grinder because that's what it's doing. Alright, we need gears and wheels. And now we have 2 of them already. Let's make ourselves, I don't know, we'll make ourselves 8 more. We'll get 10. Again, this is eventually we have like a whole factory area. So having 10 machines is not that cray-cray. Let's see, if I wanted to do 10, do I have enough to do that? I do, yes. So we'll make 8 of these. I don't know if they stack. There we go. Alright, did they stack? Oh, they do, good. Because I'm gonna be like throwing all the corn and stuff in them, and we're gonna move them. Because eventually we are doing a factory, so I don't need to keep all of the processing stuff here. We're just going to kind of hide them back here until we figure out what our life is going to be with these things. So let's do a line of them here, I guess. That's how you get flower weevils, right? You shouldn't leave all your food processing stuff out in the dirt. But you know, we're living in the outback. We're living in America. Da, 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 da. I don't know why Rent just came to my mind. I haven't seen that show in forever. Alright, we got our corn. This is good, so we don't actually starve our animals. Now we can bulk process this and get a bunch of food in that silo. Lovely. Alright, well we're gonna wait to move the penguin. Now this is all grown. Right? Do they get taller, or are we fully grown now? I can't remember if the palm trees get taller. I think that's all fully grown. Which means I'll probably need to chainsaw it all down. But that is not entertaining content, so we will do that probably off screen. In the meantime, let's empty some of the nonsense we have here. Did we have a visitor in today? I don't know. Can I see the tent over there? I can't see. Alright, we don't need... Didn't we just get another hat? Yeah, we just got another hat. We don't really need it, but we'll throw it in there for now, because I'm not going to worry too much about it. We'll put our bat wings back for now. Although I'm tempted to just keep going down in the mines and trying to just find the bat. You know what, let's do that. Well, we're already, the day's almost over. I don't want to waste the mining pass for that little. But we will do that. We have our nice flowers. And one of them's in a pot, right? This was a big potted one. Let's throw that right... Yeah, I like that there. That looks great. Let's see what else we got that we can put away. What are those? Ooh, big chicken eggs. I need that for a recipe. I do not recall which recipe. Oh, I had a bunch of them. Never mind. I don't know why I got so excited there. Okay, so yeah, we can make our prime roast, which is great for the mines. And we can make quite a bit. We can probably make all 22 of it. No, we can make 8 of it because I need more potatoes. So I'll have to remember to buy more potatoes. It's gonna snow tomorrow. Great. We're just putting all this away. And I should start making foods to sell. Does the food, does anyone know if you're selling food, is it worth more to sell it, or is it just, might as well sell the parts? Or does it matter on the recipe? Like, is there a food that's like, hey, this is really the money maker? Because I truly don't know. Let's see, we're gonna put that mussel up there. We'll grab 10 of these. And we'll stock that up. No, don't eat that. Bait that. There we go. I do think dropping a whole steak is a bit much for one crab trap. You know, growing up when we did it off the shore, we would stick a hot dog on a little crab hook and just tie it to the pier. It wasn't, we weren't dropping steaks. Alright, let's get some more corn cooking up. I don't know if any of you play modded Stardew Valley. One of my favorite mods is the Automate mod, which lets you put a chest next to a tool like this, a machine, and it just pulls things out of the chest automatically and processes it. I would love it. How nice would it be to just have a chest here that you could fill, and it would just automatically process all of your cord. And I know, you're like, you could just play creative and make yourself all the corn you need. I know how it works. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to go put this in there so our animals have food in the morning, and then we'll call that a night there. And tomorrow we'll move our penguins. Alright, let's go feed the critters. Hello, animals. Skipping it one. It's like a rite of passage. Queen Mama, I will say it is quite possibly my favorite game of all time. Not because it's the best game I've played, but it's the one I always go back to, even over Minecraft, which I've been playing for God knows how long. Hell, I went to the first Minecon conference in Vegas. So I mean, I love Minecraft. But Stardew is, there is just something special And then once I found I can do modded, and the mods just expand the game so greatly. It's so good. That'll be something that for sure I'll be streaming probably come winter time, because that's when I tend to get back into it. It's like one of these weird seasonal games. Minecraft is my summer game. I've been playing that with my kiddo. We just played today, actually. But yeah, Stardew, there's just something... It just clicks for me. There's something special. It's the right amount of grind and story, and then the mods just change it up enough. That is 100% fair, Creamama. And honestly, that is incredibly fair. I'm not good with like the super chibi style. This, even Dinkum, just is riding that line for me. That's honestly the first time I saw Dinkum. That's why I was like, yeah, I don't know about it. Now I find it charming. But that's my issue with The Girl Who Steals Time. Whatever that one was. Farm Life or Sim Life or Job Life, whatever it's called. The one just came out that's really expensive. The chibi style is just... It doesn't draw me in. But sometimes you get a good game. I'm nervously optimistic about the new Chucklefish game, which is in the same style as Stardew, the witching one, where you're a student, but I want to wait and see what the gameplay is. The art looks beautiful. Hey, Sheila's here, great. I can go be judged and disappoint someone. Best way to start the day. But, more importantly, we got a car now. Which I want to check out. Let's check this out, and then we'll drive it over to see Sheila. Oh man, it's on the wrong side of the road and everything. Witchbrook, I think that's the one, yeah. Oh, this is great. I love this. Move, bin chicken. Ooh, it is responsive backing up, I'll tell you what. Hello, Sheila. I'm sorry I'm standing so awkwardly close. Let me just see what you want today. Sausage rolls. What does it make? What do we need to make a sausage roll? Sausage rolls. Baked chicken, eggs, flour, raw meat, and onion. I can make those. Maybe we'll make some sauce. Oh. But what do you want today? Let's chat. Do you need anything? A quiche. I think I can make you a quiche. I think I actually can do that for once, because I finally have milk and I turned it into cheese. What looks quiche-ish on here? Where the hell heck is a quiche? What? Ah, there it is. I think it looks just like a quiche. Flour, chicken, egg, and cheese. Yes, I can make you a quiche, my friend. We're gonna definitely need to put some roads in now that I got a car. This is very exciting. Oh, so I'm gonna like spin it out in a circle. Did not work. Alright, let's go make her a quiche. Ah, mosquitoes. They're the worst. Alright, so we should be able to just do it right from here. Yes, we can. We have made one cheese. I can make her exactly one quiche. Now, back to the sausage rolls. What are we missing? Raw meat, which I have a ton of. I can make flour. Lord knows I can make flour. So we'll sell her some of these and see how much that actually gets us. But first, let's go here and find my wheat. I think I have a little bit of wheat. And now that I can do some bulk processing... Lovely. We'll let that do its thing. We'll go check our baskets here and we'll get the meat. Because, you know, if I'm going to make someone sausage rolls, the best thing I can do is just keep all of my steak outdoor in the summer sun, filled with a bunch of crabs and mussels. This is absolutely food safety 101. Some people call it mold, I call it flavor. Alright, gonna go off hang with the kids for a bit for bed. Hey, thanks Cream Mama 5. I may be back on. I don't know how much longer I'm going until family gets home, but I will probably be back on streaming again later tonight. So we'll see. And if we catch you then, awesome. And if we don't, have a wonderful rest of your weekend. And thanks for hanging out here. I have no idea how long it takes to make flour. So while we're waiting, let's go pick up some penguins, shall we? Do I have 3 traps on me? I do. Oh, you can get in on the wrong side. That's fun. I was like, it's not working. All right. Is there enough of a path here? Sort of. There we go. I guess the flower's done. I thought my penguins were gone. I was like, where did they go? Woo! I mean, I can go get more. Hey, you. Alright, so now, right, I can just drop this here. That's amazing. Alright. No. This is great. Not having to run back here and just do it all one trip. I'm hoping I can get 3 on here. I'm assuming I can get 3 on here, right? There's room over here. If I, beautiful. Lovely. Let's go through this bridge. Can I fit through the bell tower? Apparently, yes. Delightful. What's the other camera look like? Gotta move these trees out of the way eventually. Alright. Excellent. This is perfect. Look at that, one trip. Welcome to your new home, friends. They look so happy. Alright, let's go get the flower and make Sheila slightly less hate us. I think this will get us to half a heart with her, so... Yeah, it's gonna be a minute before she decides to move in. Where is my house? Over there. I'm curious to actually see how this car does with water. Alright, it doesn't break cactus. Can the car jump? No, the car cannot jump like the jet ski. I can make that jump, though. And, like all good things, I can keep a car in my backpack. Love game logic. Alright, let's go ahead here and pick up our flour. Got 10 of that, and we'll probably need to make some more while we're here. How much of these am I putting in each time? 5 at a time? Okay. Cool. Alright, so we'll go ahead and make just a couple of egg rolls, sausage rolls. Oh man, that sounds real good, actually. I could eat a sausage roll right now. Lunch today was pretty good, but I did not make enough. I made some spicy carrot salad, which was really good. That's one way of always knowing where you parked. Yeah, just keep it in my backpack. Singakila. There we go. And it's early enough, I may actually go back to the mines and try to find that dang bat statue. Now the townsfolk won't like milk my animals and then shear them for me, right? I don't have to be checking their inventory for like that. Or will they? Hello, friend. Let's chat. This is for you. I didn't find a quiche, I made you one. Finding one would be real weird. You always pull through? That you've said that to me exactly one time out of like 40, Sheila, so I appreciate it, but let's not be cray-cray. Alright, let's see what we get for 15 of these. 100,000? Okay. Alright, yeah, that's fine. Alright, let's see if Franklin has any good recipes. I wish he sold a few more than one a day. Rocky Edge Path. I was gonna say, I think I already have that. I don't know if I've made any of that yet. Let's go see if there's any alphas we can fight while we're here. Shipping. Oh yeah, we'll do that. Photo with a jackaroo. Me. Pink shorts. I'm good. Check one over here real quick. Let's see. No, no. Ooh, that hat is something else. Don't know if I need it, but it's something else. And last but not least, I think I want to get another one of those purple trees. Never mind that, but I will take a purple tree sapling. So pricey, but now that I have the tree movers, I can move my bottle trees, I can move the purple trees. I gotta see if I can find more bottle trees, actually. I don't know where there more might be, but we'll look for them. Alright, let's see, it's almost noon. Yeah, I think we will go to the mines. Again, with the sheer and only goal of finding some bat wing, getting the bat glider. I think that'll be a good spot to be in. And that might be our last little bit of adventure before we take a little break here and try to reset the routers and everything and hope the internet shapes up. So let's grab our wings. My inventory is absolutely bonkers right now. I should put stuff away. But will I? I don't know. You know what? I don't think I will. I will, however, put this away. I'll put these guys. And my goal is when this gets full is when I go and just sell it all. That's kind of my shove spot until then. Food we're just dropping off. I do want to find, I feel like I'm missing croc meat somewhere. There it is. I knew I had some croc meat. Okay. Pick that up. I have a yabby in here that I can put away. That's good enough. Let's get a mining pass. Swap mining helmets. And head to the mines. And I do have keys on me if I need them. Can you, also, I wonder, can I drive my car around the mines? That'd be fun. Although maybe getting the motorcycle would make more sense, but let's see. Down we go. And as we go down, we'll eat a fruit salad, or 2, or 3, because nothing is better for you than pocket fruit salad, as well as a little bit of brew. There we go. Lovely. Alright, I guess we can just pick a direction. And try to find a bat statue. Right now I'm just gonna go where I can freely walk without mining. We'll just try to unlock a good chunk of the map and then go from there. It does feel weird to be ignoring all this ore. But you know, we're on a mission and sometimes you have to prioritize and focus. Alright, we got more lights here. More barrels. If we look at our maps, make sure. Now this guy I'll get for his meat, because one, I don't want to die, and 2, ooh, I don't know how he missed me, but I'm glad he did. It's really good for crabbing and for cooking, so. Alright, that's a goody hut right there. And if you're wondering why I keep calling them goody huts, that's just because I played way too much Civ growing up. Alright. And Civilization, they were called goody huts. So, we are searching, we are hunting, we're flying. Oh yeah, I wanted to try my vehicle down here. Where's my... Oh, you can. I mean, it's not like there's a lot of place to drive in the mines, but that's fun. Now I wonder, does the jet ski work on lava? That's my next experiment, I think. Next time down the hot, is will the jet ski work in lava? Alright, that's fun. Not very useful. But if the jet ski works in lava, that would be incredibly useful. I'm more worried though it would just sink and catch on fire. And I haven't said it yet today. I say it every time I'm down here. I fully believe any weapon that makes fire, when you kill it, it should cook the meat. Just saying. It should cook the meat. Do I really want to know? Sure, DeVos. Or does it just destroy the jet ski and then you lose it? That would make more logical sense, but it would be really fun to jet ski through the lava areas. Of course, you'd have to risk getting hit. Don't want to go into a goody hut. You know what? We have some keys out. You second the cook meat, right? It just seems like it makes logical sense. Ooh, mighty seeds. That automatic, that made it worth it right there. Even though I have no inventory space for all the other nonsense. Getting 2 mighty seeds, absolutely worth spending those keys. All vehicles are just destroyed in the ha-ha. Yeah, I figured. That to me sounds like, maybe that's, you know, maybe that's a rare, a shielding or something you can craft, and then you craft it with a vehicle. You know, there's ways to extend the gameplay loop, right? Alright, let me look at a map here. We've been going north a lot. We saw goody huts. We'll go down this way a little bit, I guess. Again, we just want to find a bat statue. That's a goody hut, right? Yeah, that's a goody hut. I need to purchase the soundtrack so that way I can have it playing when things get quiet. Alright, bats. Man, whoa. Look at all that meat. There we go. Alright. We're gonna keep searching here. Bring a chest and dolly down the mines. Oh yeah, I know. Well, I never actually had to bring the chest, right? Because you're always gonna find one if you bother going into the huts. Mostly, I should also empty my inventory before I come down here and just did not care to. Because I'm very singular in this goal. But no, you're not wrong. I typically will bring the... Actually, I have the dolly on me at all times. So I do have a chest and dolly, to be honest, because the dolly is one of my perma-tools in my swag pack. Actually, since I have room in my swag pack, let's go ahead and put the chainsaw and the car in there. There's a bunch of stuff I'm carrying right now that I don't care about, that if I wanted to drop, I could drop too, to be perfectly honest. Alright. Man on a mission, I just want a bat glider. Don't really know why. Seems like it would be cool. Also, my kid may be getting a copy of the game, and then I could give her my old one. And that would be fun. Although, knowing her, she's gonna want to play creative. Because that's more her style. That's a question for those of you who play creative. If you play creative, like if your character's ever been on a creative world, can you still go to non-creative worlds, or are you tied to just creative worlds? Like, could you have a creative player bring you helicopters and stuff that they just spawn to themselves? That would ruin the game for me, to be honest. It's not something I'd be asking for. Like, I would legit probably stop playing. Because I love unlocking things on my own as I go. But I'm curious. How does that work with the... Especially with, like, the separation with the achievements that are forthcoming and all that. They're not really messed around. You can bring a chest. No, I know. She'll want the glider to get for filling up... Oh, yeah, there's the Pedia glider. That's true, too. See, luckily she really enjoys... that we share that. We love filling a museum. So that's something that she would do. I think the coolest looking one is the meteorite one, but I'm not getting that many meteorites because I don't have the, well, it's not lucky. It's, or is it lucky? Maybe it's lucky. I don't have that event on right now. Yeah, you shut off creative mode to visit you, then turn it back on. Okay. Interesting. Which somewhat seems arbitrary, because I feel like the world should be creative, not the player on it. But interesting. If she shut off creative? Yeah, that would make sense. Well, and to be fair, she's not. It's gonna have to come out on console before she gets a copy, because I love her dearly, but she's not touching my Steam Deck. Although I'm playing this on PC, I guess I could let her use the PC. Alright, we made it all the way to the upper map. Let's see if it's along the edge up here. We still have a decent amount of time left. We'll follow kind of this area and unlock more of the map and see what we can see. And I don't know if there is a guarantee that the bat statue is on every level, if it's a guaranteed spawn, or if it's part of the map gen. Mosquito's back. Alright, let's see. Oh, there's a... We'll get the shard at least. So I'm not carrying that back. No way, Jose. Alright, let's see. So many bats. I do miss my bat zapper. I should probably save up the resources and make another one. Random, sometimes you find 3, sometimes you don't find any. Fair enough. Yeah, before I had all the wings I needed, I had one map where there was 3. Maybe that's what, maybe I badly set my expectations that they're a lot easier to find than they are. But we'll keep a looking. Maybe we'll go in this goodie hut since I got 2 keys and I can leave. Actually, maybe this one's easier to get into. Since the door's right here. Alright, let's hop in here and see what we can get. Oh, that's fun! Okay, rude. I gotta wait for your fart to go away. Come on now. There we go. Let's see, anything... Yeah, the pop cassette's worth some good money. We'll take that. Let's see, what are we leaving behind? We don't care about individual boards or one tooth. What else do we not care about? Honestly, slingshots. I do like the iron bar. And we'll take the pink paint. Pink Pony Club, and I guess... that's it. Okay. Well, now I feel like I have to go look at the other one. No, I'm not spending all these keys. We're on a mission. We're looking for bats. Well, bat statues. Let's see here. That error popped up again, so let me know if I'm stalling out on y'all. I'll follow the water. I think after this run, I'm going to call it for a little bit anyway, so we'll give a chance to reset routers and all that jazz and hope that helps. And then we'll be back later tonight. Oh dear, that's not a good... oh god. I can't see anything, I'm stuck in a corner. Let's get out of there. I also have no food of useful food. There we go. 1, 2, 3. What wants to fight me? What is it? I still want to go this way, so let's just take care of the gator, and then we can mine our way through. There we go, perfect. Alright, so we want to keep going south. I have no room to pick up stone. Which is a shame, because I'm good. There we go. I'm gonna need a lot more concrete. There's another shard. Did I play Luma Island? I installed it and played it and refunded it. I found it a little grindy for that purpose. Right? That's because you can make like clothes or armor, but you can't wear it, and then you just go to another island and kind of start over, right? Maybe I'm getting my games wrong, but I think that's one that was a no-go. I'm trying to think other games like this that I've played and enjoyed. Well, obviously Stardew. All right, let me just pull up Steam now. Now I'm curious. What games do I spend a lot of time playing? Let's. I'm not in a safe spot to look at this. We'll look in a minute. Once we leave the mines. Because there's a few, but I'm not remembering any of their names now. Moonstone Island was fun. That was a good one. Whoa. I just saw someone on my Steam just popped up. They're playing a game that I loved that I thought disappeared a decade ago. So now we have to see if there's been an update, because that's wild if there is. Or there's just another game also called Towns. But I'm gonna have to check that out. Okay, let me see. But yeah, we'll do a little Steam review before we end the stream here, just to see what's good. You know what? I want like a sonar whistle. Let me get a whistle that works like bat sonar, and when I blow it, I don't know, give me like little particles that point to the nearest bat statue. That too easy? Or like a features compass. So you can make a compass and it points out nearby things. That's a copper. That's not a gem. Alright, it'll happen. We're gonna find it eventually. It'll probably be the next time I'm down here when I forget to bring the wings with me. To be fair. But we're making our way back towards our mine entrance. So we'll be able to get out of here and not get turned into poison dust or whatever happens to you. Alright. But yeah, so while we're doing this, I'm excited. Tomorrow's Father's Day, and I got 2 munchkins of my own. And I'm not allowed to know the plans. Everything's a surprise, which is always fun and super cute. The only thing I'm allowed to know is I'm allowed to sleep in, which honestly means like 8 a.m. Instead of 6:30 a.m. So that'll be nice. And I'm getting breakfast burritos from our favorite place here in Tucson. And some coffee, espresso horchata ice drink in the morning, a horchata, which is delightful. So that in and of itself sounds like a perfect day to me. And then get to go to the in-laws and they're making pizzas. You know, so it's gonna be a good Father's Day. I am stoked. I'm feeling bad about all the stone that I can't bring back with me, but we'll survive it. I also realized I've lost my view of chat, so let me... There we go. Pause the game, but that way... Oh yeah, I guess I forgot about pausing the game. Towns doesn't even run on Linux, the Angry Turtle. One, I love your username. Why are you angry? What type of turtle are you? But Towns is a game I have not played in forever. Like, it's gotta be a decade if it's the same game. It could just be one with the same name. But it was like a... Towns was kind of like a precursor to, oh gosh, what's it called? Oh, it's the one in space where you pick a storyteller and Blitz always plays it. Names are fun, it's a good story when you don't remember what you're trying to say. What is that one blue dot? What is that? Oh, it's just a piece of water. Cool. I'll remember what Towns reminds me of, but Towns was great. Because for the style of game it was, oh god, no, 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 woo, doggy. It was the easiest one of its type for me to kind of click. You know, it's one of those games where you make zones and you have workers and hunters and they gather resources and you build a whole city. Like a civilization sim. We'll try not to sneeze and fight. I was born and tall individual said to me 13 rings of sacrifice for this one. So Pokemon count. I don't know what any of that means, but I'm all for it. And I'm sorry about tall individuals being, I think what that means is they were mean to you? Tall folks can be mean sometimes. As a tall person. I apologize on behalf of... No, I don't. If they were jerks, they were jerks. They don't get free apologies. Alright, let's keep looking. We're getting close to running out of time here. We're now moving south of where we need to go, which is fine. Another goody hut. Wait, wait. I swear if it's... no, it's a bat statue! We found one! We did it! Alright, what do I not care about? I don't care about this poop. Why can't I pick it up? Why can't I pick it up? Give me my bat statue. No, what? Oh, there it goes. Has to cook it. That's so cool. Can I pick up the statue now? Is the statue itself mineable now that I've received a goodie? Oh, I want to do a test too. We're gonna do a test. Oh, I don't want to drop my jackhammer. Golly. What am I doing? There we go. Alright, can we get a bat statue? And what else do I not care about? Teresa, no problem. I must have missed some stuff here. Accident experience. Greeting, hi, hot, yippee, yay, Teresa, no problem. I'm mostly caught up in chat now, I think. Okay, I don't care about tin ore if I can pick up a bat statue. So let's see if we can do that. It's the one statue we cannot take. Well, thank you. That made my life easier. Rock on. All right, we're gonna go test some gliders, and we have the perfect way to do that. We're gonna use the treehouse. Ah, so excited. Let's get out of here. We gotta go that... How did we get in here? There we go. Ooh, it's a fun one. Whee! It looks cool. I dig it. So, where is my... Gotta go that way. Guess we're gonna dig our way through. Yes. For those who told me to get the jackhammer, thank you. Yes, that's where we're going, the treehouse. I think I needed 20 wings, Tango Kilo. I know something's out here waiting for me. Alright, I also don't have my weapon nearby, so I've made some mistakes here. I needed 20, not 25, so... I had more than enough. That was great. If you saw Dabah's answer before you heard mine, then that shows you what the delay is between me and the chat, because I answered right when you typed it. Alright, we're close. Why did I mark this? There was something here I cared about. Oh, no there wasn't. I just didn't clear it from the last map because it keeps the marks from map to map. It doesn't reset, even though the map itself does. There we go. Of course, we're going to have to do our testing on the next Dinkum day because it's going to be late by the time we go. Maybe we'll make it. Alright, so we're going to test our gliders. We'll start with our good old-fashioned, our yellow hang glider, our old reliable. The way we're going to test is we're going to go up to our treehouse. And we're going to pick a direction and we're going to fly in that direction to see how far we can go. So here's our treehouse, and up we go. I don't know why I just fell off the treehouse. That was weird. All right, And I think what we'll do is we'll go that way. And we'll do a leaping fly. And we're just going to try to fly as straight as possible. And we'll see where we land. And hopefully this tree in the way here doesn't interfere. It did not. Good. And we're going pretty good distance. Okay, so we landed right... Actually, that's perfect. We landed right here. This first one with the water. And I think I have a torch I can put down. For our very scientific test, right? Perfect. Now let's go with our bat one. But we hit late. Dang it, we're gonna have to do it again tomorrow. But that's okay. We'll do that the first thing in the morning since we marked it with a torch. We'll know where we gotta go. So let's go sleep real quick, and then we'll do that. And then, I think I'm gonna take a break here. We'll sign off, and I may be back tonight or tomorrow. But let's finish this test first, because now I want to know. Because I read a random passing comment that the fancy gliders are better, and I want to see if that's true or not. Or was it a big fib? Alright, Dinks farming, blah blah blah, let's go. Let's see where our bats can fly. Helps if you remember to jump before you fly. There we go. It's just cool looking. Test and just quit Deba? No, I mean, we'll see. We'll see. We're just good. I'm not gonna like... That would be amazing. I land and then I just shut the stream off. Don't even say goodbye. And I have been known to do things like that, but I'm not... No, we're not gonna do that. There was also a question about Steam library stuff, so I want to take a look at some games real quick. Okay, so we're gonna line up again. We're gonna jump and then fly. And I can already tell you, well, we definitely go higher, because look, I'm nowhere near even clipping in the tree. So we were wondering what the difference is. We needed like a speed test. Yeah, I'm gonna run out of stamina before I actually hit the ground because of the bat glider. So significantly better in terms of length of flight. That is wild how vastly different it is. We could also do a speed test to see how long it takes to get somewhere, and actually maybe we'll do that one as our next test once I stamina back up. And what we'll do is... Yeah, okay, twice as far, but I want to see how fast now. So what we're going to do is we're going to look at the minutes when I jump off the tower and see how long it takes to get to that torch. So that's going to be our next... So is there actually a change in speed, or is it just a change in the declination? And as you're flying, you decrease half the rate. Alright, so up here, we will switch to our hang glider. We'll turn back around, and we're going to aim for that torch. And it's now 8:00... I'll wait till 8:05. 8:05. So we'll see how many Dinkum minutes it takes to get to the torch. We're doing tests for science here, folks. This is important stuff to know. So 13, so it took 8 Dinkum minutes to get there. All right. Let's see what it takes with our handy-dandy bat glider. I'm guessing it's not going to be significantly faster. It's not feeling faster, but it's definitely dropping at a significantly slower rate, which is very nice. Alright, let's turn to C. Very important information. It's true. Alright, so we'll turn here. We'll jump on 30. And jump. Alright, and we'll see... Do we get there before 38? I mean, we'll definitely bypass it. I'm thinking no. I'm going a little diagonal. No, I think it's pretty much the same speed. Yeah, I think that's... So I don't think it's any faster, but it definitely goes significantly farther, which is awesome. I want saddles for these guys. I just want to be able to let them putz me around the town. You're all so dirty. What, are you not eating? Like, you have to shower to eat. Why are you not coming in? Ugh. Animals, what can you do? Oh, my pocket's still full. Alright, so that was our testing. So we now know the Batwing is the way to go, if you can get it. It definitely beats the old reliable yellow glider, which now permanently gets put away in our random tools box here. Which also for some reason has some decorating kits and cloth. Brush them, milk them. Ugh, you mean I gotta take care of the animals? Gracious. Who's got time for that? Alright, so there's a question earlier about different games. So we're gonna pull up Steam real quick, because now I'm also curious. Kind of what my Steam library is looking like these days. So let's go to library real quick and switch a view here. Oh, what is that? That's a window capture. We'll call it Steam. Select the window we want to capture. Done. And done. But maybe not in front of my face. Maybe above. There we go. Okay. So, Steam. What was the game I was... So, Sunhaven. What are the other farming types of games? So, Guardians of Azuma, which is a Rune Factory game. I'm trying to see if there's any pictures here. You'd have to go to the store page. So, this is a fun one with... it does have farming. I don't know if I can zoom in on that. If I click, there we go. So, you know, you can do all your farming, but it also has battle, and it's very anime kind of focused. You can build a town. I'm enjoying it. It's definitely not a mainline Rune Factory game. It's very different than your kind of traditional Rune Factory games. Obviously, Dinkum I've been playing for a bit here, so I've got 140 hours in it now. Other farming games, so Sunhaven was one. Let's see, more recent games. I play a lot of random things. Tiny Glade. Something I haven't played in a minute. Coral Island I've never played yet. I keep waiting for it to be quote-unquote finished, but I'm feeling I'm going to love that. That's very Stardew Valley-esque. Stardew I adore, and I play it on so many different systems that those hours are not correct. No Man's Sky is another great one, if you've not played that. And then Sandrock. Really enjoy Sandrock. Again, kind of cartoony art style. It's more exploring and combat focused, but you build a city. And you build a factory, and there's all these missions, and you're fighting robots and stuff. So Sandrock is another one that if it goes on sale, if you don't mind some combat, it's just a lot of fun, and you can decorate your houses, you can build your farms, you can get all your different mounts. It's a good one. I do have lots of games, and there's many I've not played ever, to be fair. There's so many I've never played that I'll buy like a humble bundle. Let's see if I close this. For a while I was doing stuff with Keymailer, which is a service that you could say, hey, I'll make a video about your game, you send me a free copy of it, and so I was doing Keymailer games. But yeah, I've uncategorized games because I've not played the vast majority of them. Like a bunch of these I've never touched. I got them on sale, or I played them decades ago. Like, XCOM, Chimera Squad I love, and I put in a good 23 hours, but that was, last time I touched it was 2020. So, it's just one of those things. I buy very few games at full price. Like my wish list is also a weird collection of games. So as I look through kind of like what's upcoming, Titan Quest I adore, and so Titan Quest 2 is coming up. I really want that at some point. That's for D&D mapping. These are ones I've seen people play. Borderlands, we'll see. Spider-Man if it goes on sale, because apparently it plays like a dream on the Steam Deck. Would be good. Yeah, it does take a lot of storage. That is for sure. That is for sure. Threads of Time looks cute. There was another kind of farming one coming up that was on my radar. Where did it go? As I'm scrolling forever. So Witchbrook, I definitely want to get. And this one just because of the name. Creepy Redneck Dinosaur Mansion 3. It's a card battler. It's bizarre. I watched a streamer I really enjoy play it. It's like this weird, it's weird. It's like a match 3 and cards, and it's just, but the name of it is hilarious. Creepy Redneck Dinosaur 3. But where is it? There's another farming game that I was really excited about. Was it Star Sand Island? It might have been Star Sand Island. This one might have been the art. I think it was the art style of this one. Again, kind of chibi-esque, kind of anime style, but it looked very cute. And a lot of these games, oh yeah, it's getting ready to die on me again. A lot of these games I play because my girls love watching them. So like 2 Point Museum, I adore. It will be streaming at some point, maybe even tonight. You design and build a museum. That's the whole game. And you have to interact with staff and exhibits and decorating. It's a lot of fun. So anyway, the stream is skipping. That's my sign. I think it's time for me to probably head out. So thank you so much, everyone, for being here. I will hopefully be back tonight. We'll see if I can get this internet sorted. It's been doing this for a while now, so I got to call Cox. But if I don't see you, have a wonderful rest of your weekend, and we'll catch you on the flip side. Feel free to like, subscribe, all the normal YouTube stuff. That does help. It does encourage. I'm going to be here either way, but it's nice knowing that you like me being here too. So thanks so much, everybody. Have a wonderful one, and we'll catch you later. Bye.